Hello.
Hello, fine people. Good day, good day. Today is, what is today? Wednesday?
The 2nd.
April 2nd.
Of April.
And
Post
it
April
is
Fools.
No more April Fools, but still April Fools, if you know what I mean. I feel like this camera needs to come up a little bit. Let's see, because it's going to fall right over. Let's see. Oh, much better. Okay. I don't feel like I got to do this. Okay. Welcome to Carol and Connie at the table.
That's our name, at the table.
And, yes, we thought long and hard about that. Today, we're just going to bitch.
Bitchery.
Bitchery, total bitchery. 100%. Because there's,
A lot to bitch about.
Let's face it, yeah. So, the first thing I want to do, before we even get started, is say thank you for watching, taking the time to watch our video. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Please like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Share
Floating
the video.
heart. Floating heart.
Just share the video with people you might feel that they would be interested in seeing our content. Also, I would like to suggest a few sites on YouTube to go to, and one of them is Midas Touch, with three brothers, Ben, Jordy, and Brett, and they're all attorneys, and they're all fantastic, and it's Midas Touch Network, MEIDAS Touch, Midas Touch. And then the second one I want to give a shout out to is it's called Legal AF, and AF stands for exactly what you think it does, as Michael would say. And it's a show by Michael Popak, also an attorney. So everything that they deal with on these two platforms is all legal. It's all straight up. It's all factual.
It's all researched.
It's all credible stuff, like court documents and stuff like that. So no fooling around. Again, go there, subscribe to them, watch their stuff, share their stuff. It's really important. Right now, it's really important. It is so weird because my whole life growing up, I never thought I would have to make a video like this. Talking about our government being taken over by a fascist group in America. I never thought I would see that here in America. But here we are. So, something happened in the last couple of days that really, really pissed Carol off.
Indeed.
And I'm gonna let her talk about it. What started out as we were watching Congress, and
Cory, what's his name?
Cory Booker.
Cory Booker.
Yeah, from New Jersey, and he did his fantastic speech for 25 hours.
25 point something hours.
4 minutes, yeah. He was
without a pee-pee break.
Fantastic man. Fantastic man. We were watching Representative Virginia Foxx from North Carolina accuse the Democrats of doing things in the dark night and in the middle of the night. And I would say that's when I started to get really pissed, because what happened actually in the middle of the night was the Trump administration put a bunch of innocent people on a plane.
Innocent.
And sent them to fucking El Salvador. And with a oops, my bad response when they realized that.
Well, how about the gentleman
they were innocent.
That just went? You see, he's handcuffed, and he's got white shirt on and white boxer shorts, and he was
head shaved.
Head shaved. He has been like a misidentity, I think it was, something along those lines.
They didn't
wrong
give him,
something.
They didn't give him what, Carol?
I've had a stroke, so you guys have to deal with it. they didn't give him due process. And that is something that we, as Americans, we live by it. Everybody is entitled to due process. How did these people not get their due process?
Because Trump and his fascist party of MAGA decided that they are above the law, and that in the dead of night, when no one's looking and can pay attention and stop them potentially, that's how they do the dirty deeds. Let me tell you something. All you Bible thumping Trumpers. In the Bible it says, what's done in the dark will come to the light.
Amen, sister.
And there will always be consequences.
Oh my God.
And doing right and telling the truth will always win.
We'll set you free.
It'll always win. So you can do what you want. And you know what's really sad, but kind of, I don't know. I'm trying not to find too much joy in this, but in the first Trump administration, during and after, go research how many people went to jail, how many people were arrested. Okay, it's going to happen again. It's going to happen again. So all you thumpers and Trumpers, Marjorie Taylor Greene, all you guys that think you're
I don't like you.
You think you're doing, the devil's work, and you are. There will come a time that you'll have to pay for that.
Wake up, America!
And wokeness. Can we touch that? Can we touch wokeness today?
I think that's why I said it, George.
Yes, Harold, I believe you are correct.
Wake up!
She calls me George, and I call her Harold sometimes.
Since we were in high school.
Because we don't know.
A lot of people walking around sleep con.
I very much sleep. And that's the thing. People want to say, oh, woke is terrible. Well, would you rather be asleep and in a nightmare, out of control, or would you be rather in a situation where you're wide awake and you know what's going on and can
I
be in
choose
control?
to.
And I think most people would, but I think they're a little confused, care about the meaning. I think that they believe that having empathy and sympathy and a sense of oneness with others is wrong. They believe that. They don't believe that you're entitled to live the life that you were given. They don't believe that you have your own thoughts, your own life experiences to process and go through. They don't believe any of that. What I can tell you what I'm pretty sure they do believe, and that's that they are better than you.
They are not.
And yes, they are not. That they believe they're better than you, and they believe that not only are they better than you, but they know better. And now that you need to have decisions made for you. And they are the ones that will be, tasked with making your decisions. So, and those are coming in the form of, what do we have that's most closing the Department of Education. Okay, well, remember those statistics we were talking about yesterday? Mm-hmm. Well, our kind of wonderful representative with no brain in her head, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
I don't like you.
Went on a rant about education and all this, that, and the other, right? Well, if you go and do some research, this is what you will find. That in 1970, the graduation rate in America was between 18 and 19%. Okay? That means people were dropping out of school
left and right
just to go to work. They didn't find the value in education, they found value in making money. and it kept our society uneducated and ignorant and stupid. Two different things, by the way. Ignorance
Exactly.
and stupid. Ignorance is when you are fully capable of learning and adjusting your mindset to facts and science. Being stupid is when you have closed yourself off from any thoughts, ideas, or imaginings of anyone other than yourself. You are solely correct. You have no room for anything else. That is the definition of stupid. So,
Surrounded by stupid people.
when we talk about woke, the stupid people believe that you shouldn't have empathy or sympathy for anyone else. For no one. They should either be, all boy or all girl and just pillars of truth and love. But that's not the world that we live in.
Not at all.
Clearly. The truth is, if you're awake, if you're woke, you recognize that you're not an island. That there are other people around you that are breathing the same air, pumping the same blood, using their vision. We're human beings. We're all exactly the same.
Just don't yell at me, Connie.
We're here. We're here. We're here to get along. We're supposed to be like nature. Working with each other in congruency for homeostasis type of deal, where everything is balanced and 100% homeostasis. Everybody happy, right? Well, we don't have that. And we don't have that because the people who are asleep think it's important to cut down all our trees. Trees provide shade. Shade cools the earth. We've removed the shade of the earth, and then we want to go, well, climate change, and then, it's not real. And I'm just so tired of the stupidity.
And just so everybody knows is that when the earth gets hot, what happens? A forest fire. Several of them.
Earthquakes, tornadoes,
Look at Los Angeles.
hurricanes, and South Korea.
Yep.
South Korea just burned half to the ground. But see, and we know these things are true, okay? Like the fires in California. The truth is that weather conditions started the fire, not forest maintenance or the lack thereof. Raking this forest would have not stopped that fire in California because of one simple thing: the Santa Ana winds. When you have 70-mile-an-hour winds blowing fire, it's going to travel. It's going to set other shit on fire. Okay? That's just truth. Those are just facts. Scientific facts.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, in Trump world, in MAGA world, this group wants to blame the governor for poorest management. Anything but the truth. Anything but the truth. And you know why? Because it's a blue state. It's blue. There are Democrats there. So again, these sleeping, unawake, stupid people are trying really, really hard to obfuscate truth and reality. And I think it's our job to brush away and dispel these notions that other people are bad, that brown is bad, that black is bad, DEI is wrong, that we need to fight with Canada, our best friends for fucking ever, we need to fight with Mexico, another group of people who we absolutely love and adore. Both countries of which, if we had no relations with them, we would not be as great as we are. And we need to stop not recognizing that. We get lumber and electricity and a number of important goods imported to us from Canada. Trump has recently stated that we don't need Canadian forest products. We don't need their wood because we have our own. So let me explain to you where he thinks he's going to... Where do you think he's going to get the wood from, Carol?
I don't have a clue. I know you told me that.
He's going to take the wood from our national forests. Our protected forests. He's going to deforest.
He's such a smart guy.
It's really scary to me because if you think about a guy so close to the end of his life, okay, be honest, the dude's reached his maximum
Expiration date.
capacity for living. He's just at that age. And for this person to not have had any self-reflection up to this point still.
His whole life.
You know, it's all about me, and how much I can take from other people, how much cruelty I can dole out, just because I'm a selfish prick. And that's it. And then you have Elon Musk, who is not an American citizen. He was born and raised in South Africa during apartheid.
Sorry, I had a moment.
In a very wealthy household that had black servants that he felt compelled to tell people he considered his friends. And when his service was required by his country to serve the military, he did what Donald Trump did, and he left his country, and he used his mother's citizenship in Canada as a vehicle to evade the draft, or serving, let's say, just serving his country in the military. Trump is a draft dodger. He's a coward. Mm-hmm. Comes from a long, long line of cowards.
Cowards. Mm-hmm.
There's a wonderful video here on YouTube, and I wish I could remember who posted it, but you'll find it. Just type in Trump family tree, and it's a historical review of the entire family, and the things that you find out along the way of listening and watching that documentary are just amazing. And pieces get put together in your head. It helps you maintain your wokeness and your foothold in reality based on fact. So I think in the vein of bitching, I just gotta say, this experience in the White House is idiocracy.
Oh.
And you can look that word up too, people, in this book called The Dictionary. I know a lot of people aren't familiar with this book. They're trying to ban this book because they don't want you to have words or understanding.
They don't want you to have a brain.
They don't want you to be able to think independently. They want you to just go, yup, what he said, yup.
But that's not going to happen because we the people, just because I elect you doesn't mean that you get to stay. Especially when you're making all these mistakes. And I'm getting mad right now.
And you lie about it. You get yourself voted in under false pretense, like what Trump did. I'm gonna stop the war in Ukraine within 24 hours.
Then you fight with the man and tell him, you want World War III? You'll get World War III. Well, what about us? You don't get to make those calls for us because we, the people, don't want that.
Well, the job of the president is to make sober decisions for the security of our nation and its people. And he does neither.
None.
He's self-serving. So, it's the grifting, it's the lying, it's the, he's got these crooked preacher, pastors, whatever you want to call them, selling prayers out of the Bible for $1,000. Reading the Bible going, there's a promise in here from God, and I will pray that prayer for you if you send me $1,000.
And people are so stupid, they do it. Again, there's two different meanings there, right? This is stupid. Stupid.
Because you think you're right. And you don't have room.
Or you think what he's telling you is right.
That's being in a cult.
He's not right about anything.
He's a liar. Like back what I said.
He's a liar, a rapist.
I am going to stop this war within 24 hours. Is it over? No. I am going to lower prices on day one. Are they lower?
No, they're double.
I'm going to fix the egg problem. Has he done it?
Nope.
Okay.
They're tripled.
I have no idea what Project 2025 is. I have no knowledge of it.
You're a liar.
He's implemented all of it.
Liar,
Executive
liar.
order
Pants on
after
fire.
executive order. And the Project 2025, it clearly states the dismantling of federal government departments, i.e., Department of Education. Secretaries of State will be put on notice that they are to comply. I mean, this is fascism. And we were sitting here watching, what were we watching? MSNBC? I think we were watching MSNBC. And the compliance of all these shutting down. And they're not acknowledging what it is. Okay? Elon Musk he bought the election for Trump. He's been trying to buy Supreme Court seats, like he tried and failed in Wisconsin. Okay, thank you people for voting, ladies, mostly. And it's got to be called what it is. Okay, it's fascism. They pussyfoot around and say things like every thing, like we were watching MSNBC last night. These reporters say things like, it seems like we're slowly sliding into authoritarianism. And that's when I say, no, motherfucker, we are here. We are here. This is a coup propagated by MAGA to take over our government. Period. End of story. It's here. It's in your face. It's in our country. But you're pussyfooting around, and well, it might be. We're close. We're I don't know. We're fighting it.
When you can come and take me in the middle of the night, it's here.
Thank you.
Wake up, America!
It's just kind of like I said, when you're woke and you see all this nonsense around you, you're like, you question reality. You're like, what the fuck am I? What is happening right now? What is going on?
And I had that exact same feeling, Connie, when yesterday I woke up. Now, mind you, normally my check is deposited on the day before the 1st of
Social
every
Security
month.
disability, people.
Social Security disability. Not because I want to, because I have to.
She's disabled.
I'm disabled. And when I didn't get the check the night before, and then I still hadn't had the check, because if it's not then, it's the next day at midnight. I didn't get it then either. I didn't get it at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I am now pooping firearms. Freaking out because friends of mine have their Social Security has been removed, taken. They didn't know it. So here I am freaking out thinking I got a serious problem. But thank God my check did drop at 11 a.m. And I cleaned up my underpants and went about my day. But it's happening. It's real life. And you have to go down there. You have to go down there and prove that you're not a scammer and that you're not dead.
And good luck finding an open office since Trump and Elon Musk have decided to cut all these costs by closing all the offices. So old people and disabled people, people without a ride, can't get to the office to prove that they're not a fraudster and they're still alive.
So,
just like the voting. Remember how we made voting so impossible?
Yeah.
Remember that?
So, and those people, you know what? They'll die. That's what will happen because they're not going to be able to get out and get their money. They're not going to ever understand what they're supposed to be filling out if they had something to fill out because they depend on people to help them. And then you just took away the avenue that they could use or somebody could help them if they didn't understand it. And it's gone for them.
And you did it on purpose.
Because you're a mean poopy head.
And cruelty is the point. Is it not? Isn't that what you told us?
He said it was going to hurt.
Well, not just that, but even in the first administration, during all that fiasco about caravans that he lied about, those things happen on a yearly basis because immigrants come to work in our fields. So yeah, people came. But that whole thing, it started then. With taking away families and taking their babies and their children.
And putting them in a concentration camp.
And to never be reunited again. And nobody...
And some of them still aren't.
Yeah. And no records were taken, no files were kept. At all. And it was a bunch of Republicans that wanted brown babies. And they got them. And I want to talk about someone who really makes me sick to my stomach, and that's Laura Ingraham on Fox News. She is the most disgusting, repugnant human excuse that I have seen on TV. But did you know that this crazy cunt has 3 immigrant children?
I did not know that.
Did you not know that? And did you also not know that this bitch who has been telling people not to vaccinate, has been vaccinated? Her whole family's vaccinated. Did you know that?
Right, because it's easy for that.
No,
yeah,
it's
easy
not
to do that.
But the guy who owns Fox, Rupert Murdoch, that billionaire guy, these are his champions. Okay? So he made sure that they're vaccinated because he can't risk them getting sick and dying from COVID. So he made sure they were all vaccinated. They are. And so when you hear her say, don't vaccinate, and when you hear her say, brown people are the problem,
I'm brown.
You can tell her to fuck off summarily.
Fuck off summarily.
And I mean, seriously,
I invite you to my fuck off land.
it's,
See, I do it too, Connie.
We're We're taking reservations, so fuck off land. I'll tell you, Jasmine Crockett put it plainly when she said, I feel like I'm living in the upside down.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're awake, and when you know right from wrong, and you have common sense, and you believe in truth and facts, and you've read some books, and you know some shit, and you've lived your life, and you've had experiences, when this kind of stuff happens, you're like, this isn't real. This is not real. It's crazy, and what we talked about the other day also was here in America, we are some spoiled fucking bitches. We really are. We don't even know how good we have it.
I was just told I was spoiled an hour ago.
Privilege, because I had to pick her up under an awning so she didn't get rained on. I told her she was spoiled. But yeah, we're so spoiled that we get to sit in a studio in a camera pointing at us and listen to an earpiece telling us, yes, an entire government was just taken over in Turkey, and the presiding president has been led away by men wearing masks, and he's been decapitated. He's been decapitated on live TV. This is a horrible thing. Yeah, fascist government has just taken over, and then that's it. That's our take. News. We hear it, we see it, but we've never experienced it. Okay? Like, anything in life, you can hear about it, but until you experience it, it's a whole different fucking ballgame. Like maybe walking down the trail up north, and you never met a fucking bear, and then you met a fucking bear. Okay?
I want to meet a bear.
And it's just crazy. But that's what it's like. Fascism. You don't know it. You can talk about it. Oh boy, I'd ramble that bear. I'd punch that bear. No, you fucking wouldn't, because in reality, that bear will probably chase you faster than you can run, because it can run faster than you, A, and it would probably eat your face.
I haven't seen any bears in Michigan. I don't believe it. I don't believe they exist.
Careful what you wish for.
But wait, while this is in my head fresh, how about that Get Up Kid Rock was rocking? Wasn't that some shit? Representing our country. Oh my God.
He looked like a 1970s black pimp.
I have a collectible tote bag. I'm going to throw it away.
Oh my God. It's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
That was funny. When I saw that, I was like, what? What is he wearing?
Every time this punk-ass bitch Trump is in office, he disrespects the Oval Office over and over and over. Kid Rock dressed like this fucking guy. I don't know what the hell. I really have no words. I really do. And then Elon Musk wearing a black hat and a black t-shirt and a oversized ladies evening coat.
Because he's
with this little kid in there telling Trump, "You're not the president, so you need to hush your mouth." I mean, the disrespect in that office. In the first term, when he invited the Russians in, he had the Russians in the Oval Office for a sit-down. He just has no concept of right or wrong.
It's like a big party in the Oval Office.
Of history or decorum or any of it. Like, and I'll tell you, there's a couple crazy bitches. I mean, there's a lot of crazy bitches on the Republican side, but I just want to point out Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert, the two most ignorant and unintelligent people in Congress. You know, Marjorie Taylor Greene went on TV yesterday in Congress and was bitching about the border, and that fentanyl comes from China through Mexico, and it looks like Smarties, looks like sweet tart candy now, and it can do all this and that. And then she went on to talk about how many people in her district were being killed by fentanyl. And my question to you, Ms. Green, with your bleached blonde, bad built butch body, quote unquote, what are you doing in your district to stop fentanyl? What are you doing in your district? What changes have you made? It is your district. What are you doing? So, back at ya, biatch. So yeah, I'm just kind of fired up, hey? This is not the country I grew up in. Well, what else? Hey, what we were talking about the other day is the treatment of our American flag. Boy, let me tell you, I invite every single one of you watching to look up proper treatment of the American flag. Okay? There's protocol. There's actual rules.
Yes, there is.
Rules made by the government for the American flag. One of the most important rules is don't fly that fucker if it's tattered or
torn,
faded away. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Another thing is, do not ever, under no circumstances, use the American flag as clothing. Not on a hat, not a headband, not a scarf, not a shirt, not a pair of shorts, and definitely not on your frickin' shoes. No underwear, no G-strings, no bras. You understand?
Gotta throw away half my wardrobe.
Disrespectful to our American flag. I know I'm talking to a specific group of knuckleheads.
Kid Rock.
Learn some stuff. Educate yourself. And the hypocrisy. Okay, we want to talk about billionaires in government. Okay, I looked it up. Do you know that there are 18 million to billionaires on the Democratic side, and there are 31 billionaires on the Republican side? Marjorie Taylor Greene's a billionaire. She got her net worth, I think, is $25 million, if I'm not mistaken. And she gets money and donations constantly from people who like what she says.
Yeah.
They are the people like Betsy DeVos who want people to be stupid. Who want only a select few to have education available to them. Hence his first term with charter schools. Trying to put public schools out of business, kind of subtly trying to shut down the Department of Education a little bit, and only make people wealthy who own and run private schools. So, you gotta open your eyes. You gotta educate yourself. It's okay to be ignorant, because we can fix that.
Mm-hmm. Not okay to be stupid.
Point you to
fix stupid.
The books you need to read. Okay? Yeah. You're right. Because stupid is almost like a club.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right now it is. It's a cult. It's a MAGA cult of stupid. And when you can just nod along to no matter what happens, even the most disgusting and cruel things, then you're stupid, and you're probably in a cult. A woman, I can't remember. Please let me know. Mississippi, I think in Mississippi, a couple days ago, she had a miscarriage. All of a sudden, she just started to bleed. She had a miscarriage. And within 24 hours, she got arrested. So, it's illegal now in Georgia, Mississippi, and Alabama. I'm pretty sure a couple other places down that way. For nature to occur, if you have a miscarriage because the baby has formed outside the uterus, or the baby's heart will not continue to grow, or the baby is not forming properly, nature will do its thing and end the pregnancy. That's called a miscarriage. It happens in nature. To criminalize a woman for a miscarriage is so fucking stupid. Okay?
I agree.
You know, and all the crap around it, religious, and it's abortions, or this and that. Abortions are necessary. They're necessary. Okay? There are many reasons a woman has an abortion. And not the least of them being financial or economic. Okay? A woman may choose to have an abortion because it's not time in her life to be able to financially support a baby. A woman may have an abortion because a doctor is recommending an abortion because the baby will not be viable. The pregnancy is not viable. Okay? It will either end in death for the baby or end in death for the mother or both. So it's a precautionary measure that can be taken to save a life or two. Or three or four.
Stupid is as stupid does.
So if you're not educated and you don't really know what the procedure of abortion is, but you listen to what you heard that it is, you're stupid. Books exist for a reason. Universities like Yale and Cambridge, all those, Stanford, they exist for a reason. To elevate us, to educate us, to help us do better because we know better. And if we continue to stay stupid, we're going to be like Marjorie Taylor Greene and have 18 to 19% graduation rates in her district, same as the year 1970. They haven't gotten any better with their education, but she wants to complain and bitch about education and say that the DOE should be shut down.
And that's why, because she doesn't care.
Right now, in 2025, over 95% of high school students graduate. Compared to 1970. Compared to Marjorie Taylor Greene's district in Georgia. The statistics
We don't like you, can you tell?
are the same. So who's stopping who? Who's actually working for your constituents? Is Marjorie Taylor Greene working for you? Is she telling you the truth? Does she have your best interests at heart? Does she care about your kids? She has kids. She doesn't. She cares about herself.
Yep.
She cares about being pushed up the ladder by Trump. She's trumping it the whole way. She's hoping. Just like Pam Bondi.
Trumping.
Okay? She sucked what she needed to suck to get where she is.
I wonder how Melania does it.
She does it, trust me.
Oh.
But even if she did, she deserves it. Yeah, I mean, it's all, everything they do is done for money. Look at this. That's a good example. It's Melania. She doesn't stay because she loves that fat.
No.
That fat, sweaty, no golfing motherfucker. She don't stay for love. She stays for money.
Yep.
And one other thing about Melania, if you think that that nasty bitch was here because of a fucking Einstein visa, I don't think so. Einstein visas are given to people with an exceptionally high IQ that can give to the country, like Nobel Peace Prize winners scientists and stuff like that, those are Einstein visas.
Okay.
She's not. She's a nude model. She's a nude model who
Yeah.
spread her freaking lips for Putin. You can go on the website. They
Yeah.
show them. You can go on YouTube right now and look up her dirty little stuff. Okay?
Wasn't that a big part of the controversy in the first running with Trump? Was that there were pictures, photos of her.
Well, they squished them. Of course, they hid them, and they went hard on birtherism, that Obama wasn't really born in America. So they had a distraction. They always have a distraction. Don't look over here at the truth. Look at this shiny little object, all you stupid fucks. And they do. Oh my God, it's a shiny object.
It's shiny, more.
You know what? I'm pissed. All right, but we've been yammering for 45 minutes. Okay, we're about to make another video, but we're gonna sign off for now. Go have us a break, and we love you. We do. That's why we're here, right?
Wake up, America.
Wake up, America. And so this is Connie and Carol at the table, and we'll see you again real soon.
Toodles.